people abused by narcissists all develop weird body language, and you're about to find them out. These subtle signs often go unnoticed, but they tell a story of someone who's been walking on eggshells for far too long. You might even recognize some of them in yourself or someone close to you. Today, we'll break down the 7 weird body language of narcissistic abuse victims. Are you ready for number 1? Sudden shrugging of shoulders when answering questions. This can often signal uncertainty, insecurity, or a learned helplessness rooted in past experiences of dismissal or criticism. When your opinions have been repeatedly minimized or invalidated, you might have unconsciously learned that it's safer to appear unsure or keep your responses vague. That quick shoulder shrug becomes a subtle yet powerful way to protect yourself, shielding you from potential judgment or backlash by signaling hesitance or detachment. Over time, these small, automatic gestures become ingrained, like an invisible armor you raise without thinking. What started as a survival strategy in difficult situations can continue to shape your communication long after the threat has passed. It can limit your ability to express yourself fully and confidently. Recognizing these patterns is an essential first step toward breaking free from them and reclaiming your voice. By becoming more aware of these instinctive responses, you can begin to replace them with grounded, intentional movements that reflect your true self and inner worth. Confidence isn't about never feeling afraid. It's about showing up and expressing yourself anyway, even when your body still carries echoes of past fears. Let's talk about number 2, frequent lip biting or chewing. This subtle gesture can be a way to hold back words or emotions, especially when you've been punished, shamed, or belittled for expressing yourself. When speaking out once brought discomfort or pain, your body learns to protect you by staying quiet. So now, even when you're not in danger, your mouth tries to stay silent, just in case, as if preparing for a threat that no longer exists. It's a learned survival mechanism, etched into the body like muscle memory. This gesture holds the weight of past experiences, silently reminding you of the times your voice was stifled. Over time, this habit can feel automatic, a constant reminder of the need to protect your vulnerability. But recognizing it is the first step toward reclaiming your voice and allowing yourself to be truly heard. With awareness and compassion, you can begin to soften the grip of these old patterns and find new, healthier ways to express your feelings and needs. Let's move on to number 3, overly fast or rushed movements. Walking, speaking, or performing tasks quickly can be a trauma response. If you've been through narcissistic abuse, your body is stuck in hurry up and don't mess up mode. You always try to get things done fast, so you wouldn't get yelled at, judged, or made to feel like a burden. Even when no one's rushing you now, your nervous system still acts like you're on borrowed time. Slowing down can feel uncomfortable, almost unsafe, because your body associates stillness with vulnerability. However, learning to move at your own pace is part of healing. Retrain your body to believe that safety doesn't depend on speed. Each time you choose to pause, breathe, or move deliberately, you're challenging that old survival pattern. It's not laziness. It's a radical act of self-reclamation, showing your nervous system that the threat has passed. Now, let's continue to number 4, frequent head bowing or nodding. If you've been in a relationship with a narcissist, you probably got used to agreeing just to keep the peace. Over time, your body has picked up this habit. You might find yourself nodding or bowing your head often, even when you don't truly agree. This automatic reaction is born from a deep need to avoid arguments, criticism, or punishment. Although the immediate danger may be gone, these ingrained responses linger, serving as a form of self-protection. This pattern, however, can leave you feeling disconnected from your own opinions and boundaries. When agreeing becomes a reflex, it's easy to lose sight of what you truly think or feel. Healing begins with learning to pause and check in with yourself, giving permission to disagree without fear. Reclaiming your no is just as vital as honoring your yes, and each honest expression is a small act of courage that rewires the automatic defenses your body learned to rely on. With time and patience, your body can relearn that standing your ground doesn't have to lead to conflict. It can be a powerful reconnection to your truth. Strengthening your boundaries is essential for protecting your mental health and overall well-being. Every step toward authentic expression helps dissolve the old patterns of silence and submission, making space for your voice to be heard and respected. You shouldn't miss number 5, tucking hands between legs or under arms while sitting. You might not even be aware you're doing it, but it's like your whole posture is saying, "I don't feel safe right now," or "I just want to disappear." When you tuck your hands between your legs or under your arms while sitting, it's often a way your body tries to protect itself. If you've been through narcissistic abuse, you may have learned to make yourself small and avoid drawing attention. This kind of body language is your silent way of coping and guarding yourself when words don't feel enough. Healing begins when you start giving your body permission to take up space again, to unfold, breathe deeply, and exist without apology. It might feel unfamiliar or even scary at first, but reclaiming space is a powerful act of self-trust. Each time you let your shoulders relax or uncross your arms, you're gently telling your body, it's okay to be seen now. Are you still up for number 6? Frequent head shaking while speaking. This subconscious movement can reflect inner conflict or disbelief in your own words. Maybe you're used to being told you're wrong so often that part of you still doubts yourself, even when you're speaking the truth. If you've been through narcissistic abuse, this can become a habit. Your body is reflecting all the times your reality was denied. It's that inner conflict showing up physically, even when you're trying to be strong and speak up. Healing means reminding yourself again and again that your truth is valid, even when your body still flinches with doubt. Over time, those flinches can become less frequent as your nervous system learns it's safe to be heard. It's a slow unraveling of years of conditioning, but each moment you stand in your truth helps rewire that response. With patience and kindness toward yourself, you can gently ease the tension between mind and body. Finally, we're down to number 7, blinking rapidly when speaking about personal experiences. You might not even realize it, but your eyes are working hard to hold back tears or calm the storm of emotions you're feeling inside. After experiencing narcissistic abuse, opening up about your story can be overwhelming. Blinking rapidly can be a sign that you're trying to push down the pain just to get the words out. Your eyes become a battleground between vulnerability and the need to stay strong. It's as if they hold the memories that words can't fully capture, reflecting a silent struggle. Sometimes, that flicker of moisture is the only release your heart allows in public. Remember, letting those tears fall can be a powerful step toward healing. Tears aren't a weakness. They're a message from your nervous system that something matters deeply. They carry the power to heal, allowing emotions to flow through and release what words sometimes cannot express. Each one that falls is a sign you're reconnecting with parts of yourself that were once silenced or shamed. Embracing them is an act of courage, a step toward wholeness and self-compassion. If you saw yourself in any of these body language signs, please know you're not alone, and it's not your fault. Your body has been trying to protect you in the only way it knows how. You've been through more than most people realize, and just making it this far shows your strength. As you start to notice these patterns, be gentle with yourself. Awareness is the first step toward change. You deserve peace, safety, and to feel at home in your own body again.